Women Traditional Council, the Eleme Youth Council, all churches in the land invites the general public to a one-day prayer week. The theme is Eleme is Rising Again. Isaiah 60 verse 1. Ministry in partnership with the Holy Spirit is Archbishop Ebenezer or Onungwe JP, General Overseer, Commonwealth Covenant Church International, Archbishop Dr. I.C.O. Kate TD, Chairman, BOT Eleme Ministers Forum, Reverend Engineer L.N. Mwafo JP, Chairman, Eleme Ministers Forum, Reverend Eugene Osarobele, BFN Chairman, Eleme, Archbishop Elizabeth Paul Obele, Can Chairperson, and PFN South Senatorial District Coordinator. Special guest of honor, Honorable Obare Lomate Alalolo JP, Executive Chairman, Eleme LGA, Chief Senator Olaka Nwogu, Honorable Igwe Afogi, Member, Eleme Constituency, River State House of Assembly, Royal Father of the Day, His Royal Majesty, King Dr. Philip Osarobele, King of Eleme Land, Chief Mrs. Evelyn Adagopa, Traditional Ruler, Eleme Women Council of Chiefs, Chief Ambassador Oji Nyemenu Ate Ngofa, former Ambassador to the Netherlands, Honorable Barrister Isaac Kamalo, Commissioner for Finance, River State, Honorable Igwe Afoji Ube, Member representing Eleme Constituency, River State House of Assembly. The date is Friday, 16th December 2022. Time 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. Venue Echieta Nchia Daily Market. Eleme Solim Assembly 2022. Don't miss it. Reverend Erastus Ake, Chairman, Central Working Committee. Reverend Samuel Abe, Secretary, Central Working Committee. Announcers.
All right, welcome back to Super Breakfast Sports on this wonderful Wednesday morning here on Super 93.3 FM Port Harcourt. We'll do it in a rush, and we'll start off with this story from the local scene. As the Special Assistant to the River State Governor on School Sports, Dr. Aribitori Okiri, has described sports as an indispensable tool for the growth of the various local government areas across the state. Speaking to newsmen on the sidelines of the Chairman's Cup in Ahoda East Local Government Area, Dr. Okiri urged chairmen across local government areas to invest in sports, as it has the power to reduce crime and also create employment opportunities.
Sports is indispensable. If councils, local government area, the grassroots must grow, then we need to do sports. There is no need putting your hands in your pockets. You don't need the billions. You just come and bring a policy program that will bring the youths. You see, we can use the power of sports to reduce crime. We can use the power of sports to bring employment. By recognizing one athlete, that is how to go. All of us must not go to youth education, but sports is a very good tool for social development. And we urge local government areas to invest critically in it.
He further stressed that all local government areas across the state must invest in sports in order to tap from its enormous advantages.
Today we have a Rivers indigene who is a son of the soil from Auda Isia who has gotten medal. Imagine all the local government areas were able to produce similar things. That's what we are saying. We are saying that local government areas must invest in sports development. We must invest in that human capital. It has its own enormous advantages. Let us contribute meaningfully to make Rivers State the hub of sports in Nigeria.
And from the local scene, straight off to the Qatar 2022 FIFA World Cup, where we already have Oko Osakwe standing by to share his 2 cents on what has happened last night and what we should look forward to later on today. Good morning to you, Oko. Well, nice to have you on the show.
Yeah, good morning, Merit. Privileged to be here as always.
Now, last night was a masterclass of a performance from Argentina, not just Argentina, but that little wonder of a man, Lionel Messi, yesterday. 1 goal, 2 assists to his name. Argentina safely through to the finals of the FIFA World Cup in Qatar, their second finals in 3 editions of the FIFA World Cup, starting from 2014 up until this point in time. How would you sum up that game? Did it live up to the hype? Because for some people, Croatia did not quite meet the expectation, what were expected for them before the game last night. How would you sum it up?
It did, for me, it did live up to the hype. It actually lived up to the hype. Croatia played the way we knew they were going to play. They set up the way we knew they were going to set up. They tried to build from the back. Even when they went 2 goals down, they still tried to, come up with some football. But I guess football just happened to them, considering that penalty through no fault of theirs, and then the second Alvarez solo goal that was very, very fortuitous. You couldn't replay that even if you went to Hollywood, so it was just one of those things that needed to happen for Argentina to win, and it just went their way on the day. And for Leo Messi, what a performance! 2 goal involvements, one with the penalty, the other one with that assist that he knew nothing about. Before Alvarez took off from way inside his own half to score that wonderful goal. So it was a good performance for me. You could say Croatia went out in a whimper, but for me, really true, no fault of theirs.
Really true, no fault of theirs. And we have a big fish to fry later tonight, especially from an African perspective. Morocco taking on France in the second semi-final, which, of course, after which we could see the first African representative in the final of a FIFA World Cup, or Morocco could be relegated to the third-place playoff match to contest that one with Croatia. How do you think that game will play out tonight? Should we expect something similar to what we saw last night, one team having mastery over the other, or maybe a more closely contested fixture?
With this Moroccan team, anything is possible. We've seen them do it against Belgium. We thought it was a fluke. They, answered their critics against Spain. We felt it was a fluke until they did it against Portugal with Bruno Fernandes, Cristiano Ronaldo, and all their big names in the squad. And having, gone through those 3 big European giants, you would want to believe that they could also do it again tonight against France. Be that as it may, of course, we expect Morocco to be. Remember, they are yet to concede a goal. They are yet to be scored by an opponent. The only goal they conceded is an own goal from their own player, and that has happened. It's been on since Walid Regragui took charge of this team in sometime around September. They've not conceded a goal they've not been scored by an opponent since he took charge. So I see that continuing. Yesterday, he talked about Kylian Mbappe and Hakimi knowing each other, that they weren't going to make the match about Kylian Mbappe. And I feel if they go that way, it's going to do them a lot of favors. If they, don't concentrate so much on Mbappe and concentrate on their own game and their own strong points. So I feel we'll have a huge game on our hands tonight, and I'll not be surprised if it goes the way of Morocco. Yesterday on the show, I had said I hoped Morocco will not go tomorrow. Today is the tomorrow I hoped, and I'm still sure they could, still remain in the tournament and do Africa proud by taking us to the final.
Yeah, of course, that would be a marvelous result for Morocco, not just Morocco, for all of Arabia and all of Africa. Thank you so much, Okwe, for joining us on the program this morning.
Nice for having me. Thank you, Mary.
All right, we've heard from Okwi, and we will have a lot of time to talk about the Morocco-France game later on by 11:25 when we come your way for showtime. And we'll have some questions for you to answer as well, just to pique your minds. But first, let's just react to what happened yesterday. It was the Lionel Messi show, and he is slowly becoming, should I say slowly, for many people, should be the overall best player at this tournament so far. Let's get your thoughts. 0705 079 1021. 0811-743-1021. And text us on WhatsApp. We'll take your text messages on 0905-948-1021. Your reactions to Argentina's 3-0 win over Croatia last night. Good morning to you. Welcome to Super Breakfast Sports.
Hello, Mr. Merrick. Good morning, my brother.
Zico is here. Good morning to you. Nice to have you on the show. Go ahead.
Thank you. If you remember fervently, how many days ago I told you it would be a Messi thing.
That's what you said.
Messi will carry this day. And yesterday, the man never disappointed. And I also told you that Messi will be the best player in this tournament, that Mbappe should go for Golden Boot, in as much as now Messi is ahead. With that 5 goals and 3 assists over Mbappe. He's ahead right now. I want Mbappe to go for Golden Boot, but Messi is my overall best player in the tournament. For today, I fear for Morocco. Before, even to me, I don't believe them. But people now, they say success has too many brothers. Because of Morocco got here, Nigerians, we don't support them. And this too much support now and belief we have in them, I hope they will not disappoint us today. People have if for better say we day as we day, they castigate them, make them prove me wrong. But because of the expectations people have on Morocco, I pray they get to the final just like as Eto predicted.
All right.
But I wait to see what happens today. Thank you, my brother.
All right. Thank you so much, Muziko. Nice to have your thoughts on the show this morning. We'll still have a couple of minutes to squeeze 1 or 2 thoughts through. 0705 079 1021 and 0811 743 1021. WhatsApp on 0905 948 1021. What are your reactions? How would you sum up that game yesterday and that marvelous performance one more time by Lionel Messi at this ongoing edition of the FIFA World Cup? And of course, what do you think will play out tonight when Morocco take on France by 8 p.m.? A lot of interesting talking points ahead of that one. We're hearing that the Moroccan captain might not feature in this one because of injury concerns. So big worry there for Morocco, but I think they should be able to pull through. Do not forget, by 11:25 a.m. we'll come your way with Showtime, where we give you all the best bits from the FIFA World Cup. We'll do a preview of the game tonight, and we'll ask interesting questions on Showtime. But just before we leave, some emerging information from Spain in the Spanish La Liga, because according to reports from Spain, a Spanish court on Tuesday acquitted Brazil football star Neymar and other defendants in a fraud and corruption case over his 2013 transfer to Barcelona from Santos after prosecutors had dropped all charges in the high-profile trial. This is according to a statement by the courts. The suit had been brought by Brazilian investment firm DIS, the owner of 40% of the rights to Neymar when he was still at Santos. The IS urged it had lost out on the cut from the transfer because its true value was understated and sought a 5-year jail term for Neymar and a total fine of 149 million euros for the defendants. However, in October, prosecutor Luis Garcia Canton asked the Barcelona court to acquit all defenders as there was not the slightest hint of a crime. And on that note, we end up Super Breakfast Sports this morning. Thank you so much for staying tuned. Thank you for your thoughts that came through the phone line. And thank you for everyone who was part of the program this morning. Like I said, 11:25 a.m. Keep a time date with us. We will have Showtime. I will be here. Victor will be here. And we'll bring you some interesting talking points concerning the Qatar 2022 FIFA World Cup. And then again, by 5 p.m., we will be here for Sports Traffic. I will be here, Sky will be here, and Victor also will be in the building. Thank you so much once again. And keep listening to Nigeria's #1 family lifestyle talk and urban radio, Super 93.3 FM, Port Harcourt.